Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to another Off the Lip radio show, Who's Who in Santa Cruz. This is episode number 13 with the lovely Helen Korinth from Scrumptious Fish and Chips.
Yes, that's us.
So there's going to be some English spoken this morning, so if you don't understand it,
Subtitles?
we'll do the subtitles.
Shall we? Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah.
So she has the best food truck in town. So being from
thanks.
England, you miss certain things. I mean, I don't miss very much.
Don't miss the weather, do we?
We don't miss the weather.
No.
I mean, it's November 18th. We wouldn't be standing up. No.
We would be
Freezing.
We'd be indoors, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we'd be
With the
indoors.
fire.
You'd be anywhere near out. We wouldn't be outside. So we miss certain things, and one of the things that I miss is a good pint of Guinness from an English pub.
Yeah.
But one of the foods I miss is fish and chips.
Yeah, done properly.
Done properly.
Me too. I thought that too.
Right, done
Yeah.
properly. and all of a sudden last year she shows up with her husband. What's your husband for? What's his?
Tim.
That's right, Tim.
Yeah.
At Midtown Block Party, it's a fish and chip truck with a couple of
know.
limeys, with a couple of English geezers and geezeresses.
I know, your life's complete now, right?
I don't
No.
have to go back to
We're
England.
saving Neil thousands of dollars.
Saving me $1,000 because I can get the best fish and chips. You know, I mean, in town.
Thanks.
So
Yeah.
how did it all start? Because I know you went in the fish and chip business how did it all
Yeah,
start?
well, we had proper jobs.
Yeah.
You know.
What's proper
I guess
jobs?
This is proper job. Office jobs, you know. Before the pandemic, and
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I was. I had an office job. I was a communications person, and I would. I worked for that company for 20 years, and then I got laid off when everybody else got laid off during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And my husband did too. He got laid off on the same day. But anyway, that's another story.
Same day you got laid off?
Yeah, that was really nice.
Did you meet somewhere? Did you meet?
Where we meet?
Did
In
you meet?
college.
No. Did you meet? Right. Both when you got fired. After you got fired, did you go? Let's go have a cup of coffee.
We worked for the same company, so there was just mass layoffs. Anyway,
Yeah.
don't focus on that. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we'd already started our fish and chips food truck as kind of a side gig on the
Yeah.
weekends. So we would go
It's
out
not-
and just like work on a Saturday and then have our normal jobs during the
But
week.
hang on a minute. You can't just go out and get a food. I mean,
No.
Did you have a passion as far as
We
we're
did,
gonna-
yeah.
You did.
We both worked in food, even though
Oh, you
like
had?
we were like we started out in food and then we worked our way up to like corporate jobs,
Right,
you know.
right.
So it was good, and so we always wanted to start our own business, and we just didn't know when that was going to be.
We better do some subtitles here.
What did I say?
Yeah. We better do some subtitles.
Yeah.
She went out and got a fish and chip truck.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, so we started it on the weekends, and we were like, I'd love to do this full time, but when's a safe time to kind of give up your job when you've got kids and a house and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of had that decision made for us,
Yeah.
obviously, and so we're like, let's just give this a go, and that was 4 years ago, and we're paying the bills and everything's great.
And
so,
fish and chips. And you got two trucks, right?
So we've got two trucks,
Right.
yeah, and it's November right now, so we are a bit quieter than normal. So we're just doing Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays with one truck.
Right.
And can I tell people where they are? Or
Yeah, tell them where you're at.
So Friday nights we're in Scotts Valley at Steel Bonnet Brewery, and on Saturdays and Sundays we're at Humble Sea Brewery on the west side.
Yeah, and this summer you've been down here at the cement boat.
Yeah, so in the summer we were down here, and hopefully we picked up a lot of Aptos fans that way. It was
You
nice.
did? A lot of fans, yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Now, what makes your fish and chips, British or English?
Okay.
Because you can get fish and chips. You can't get fish and chips in restaurants around here.
Yeah.
But I order fish and chips, and I just go back. It's just not the same.
I know, it's just sort of fills a hole, doesn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it
So two things. So the chips have to be just right. So you take your time and you get the proper potatoes.
Yeah.
And you
What's
soak
the proper
them.
potato? Which potatoes?
They're called Kennebecs.
Oh, Kennebecs, okay.
Yeah. So you peel them.
Yeah.
You chip them.
Yeah.
And then you soak them. That's important. So you have to soak them in water overnight to sort of get some of the starch out.
Yeah.
So once you've soaked them, then you fry them. You fry them twice. So you fry them once, and then when you get the order, so Neil comes up, orders his fish and chips, then we fry it a second time. And so what that twice frying does is it kind of makes it nice and sort of soft on the inside, and then crunchy on the outside, which is perfect. It's what you want,
these aren't
right?
just ordinary chips where you throw them in the fryer,
No.
pull them out, here you go.
There's work involved
there's
in
a big-
making the perfect
So chips
chip,
is a lot of work.
Yeah.
How about the fish?
So the
Because
fish,
fish is normally cod, right? Is fish normally
yes,
cod?
yeah. So we have cod, which is, so if you went into a chip shop in England, they'd give you cod, wouldn't
Right,
they? That's
yeah,
what they get.
yeah.
So we have to have that, but we also have to have a second one, which is local. So we have a local rockfish, and then we have an Alaskan cod. So those two fish are available, and so we put it in some beer batter.
Yeah.
We use local beer from the brewery where we're at. Put it in a beer batter, and then we fry it just right up to the right temperature. So
Delicious.
it's like,
My mouth's
so it's like,
watering right now, watering.
I know. So like the fish is kind of like sort of flaky and gorgeous,
Yeah.
and then the batter is all crunchy.
Oh, delish.
I know,
Now,
I
when
know.
I grew up, we used to go to fish and chip shop. I know exactly where it is. I can go back there right now. On
What's it called? Shout
I
out.
don't remember what the I don't remember what it is. It's on Dyke Road.
Okay.
And I can't remember. But we used to get. They used to back in England. They used to get the fish and chips rolled in newspaper.
Yeah, me
Right?
too.
But you obviously can't do that here. But can you special order it? Do you think? Could you do one newspaper?
So,
I think
Neil,
I think you better do a next
Can
video.
I do a nerdy moment for you?
Yes.
About fish and chip paper. So with fried food, you want to have food. You need holes in the container so it vents, because otherwise it gets soggy really quick. So when we used to get it wrapped in newspaper, that was actually wrong, because that keeps all the
Okay,
moisture in and
right,
makes it
yeah.
soggy. So actually, it's better quality if you have
Okay.
it in a box and
All
have it.
right.
I know that's really boring, but yeah.
I'm gonna have the newspaper once.
I know.
And I feel like I've.
Have a sentinel wrapped in it. Yeah. I know. Yeah. So
So
it's
once
good.
again, you can go. But you got a Facebook page, right?
Yeah,
Instagram.
Instagram is Scrumptious Fish and Chips. So at Scrumptious Fish and Chips, all spelled out.
Okay.
And our website is scrumptiousfc.com. So it's scrumptious, F like fish, C like chips.com.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, so it's really good. And so the website has a full calendar of where we are.
And once again, this is Helen from Scrumptious Fish and Chips. Had to get her on camera. Got to get two English people on
Thank
camera.
you, Neil. Thanks,
So
everybody.
where are you located during the
So-
winter months?
So in the winter months we do slow down a bit, I'll be honest, because the weather's not so good.
Yeah.
So, but every Friday night we're in Scotts Valley at Still Bonnet Brewery.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday at Humblesea on the west side of Santa Cruz.
Okay.
But if you ever need to know where we are, go to the website, scrumptiousfc.com, click on find us, and then the full calendar, all the opening times, addresses will be there. So yeah.
Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you, Neil. Bye everybody.